Deep dive into the world of rare pocket change where a simple 5-cent piece could be the key to a massive financial windfall. Today we are talking about a coin that millions of Americans carry in their pockets every single day without a second thought. It is the 1999 Jefferson Nickel featuring the iconic image of Thomas Jefferson and his famous home Monticello. While most people spend these at the grocery store or leave them in a jar at home, certain versions of this specific coin have become legendary in the numismatic world. Collectors are hunting for them, and some rare examples have reached valuations that sound like something out of a dream. To understand why a 1999 nickel could be worth so much, we first have to look at its history. By 1999, the United States Mint in Philadelphia was producing billions of coins. The letter P located just to the right of Monticello on the reverse side tells us exactly where this coin was born. Because so many were made, most of them are only worth 5 cents. However, the real value lies in the tiny details that the average person never notices. The first thing serious collectors look for is the condition. In the world of coin grading, we use a scale from 1 to 70. Most nickels you find in your change are scratched or dull, giving them a low grade. But if you find a 1999 Jefferson nickel that looks like it just came off the press with a mirror-like finish and no visible marks, it enters the territory of mint state 67 or higher. At these elite grades, the price jumps from 5 cents to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But there is a secret feature that separates a regular nickel from a holy grail coin. It is called full steps. If you flip the coin over and look at the steps leading up to the front door of Monticello, you will usually see a blurry or flat surface. On a perfectly struck coin, you can see 5 or 6 distinct horizontal lines. A 1999 nickel with full steps is incredibly rare because the machinery at the mint was often worn down. Finding one of these in perfect condition is like finding a needle in a haystack, and these are the coins that drive bidding wars at major auctions. Beyond condition, we have to talk about errors. Error coins are where the real millions are made. In 1999, there were instances where nickels were struck on the wrong metal blanks or had double dies where the letters and dates appear twice. Some of the most valuable coins in history are these unique mistakes that escaped the mint. If you find a 1999 nickel that feels lighter than normal, looks silver instead of copper nickel, or has strange overlapping letters, you might be holding a treasure worth a fortune. The market for these coins is exploding right now. As more people realize that old money is drying up, the demand for high-grade modern coins is reaching an all-time high. Expert investors are now paying premium prices for 1999 nickels because they know the supply of perfect specimens is disappearing. So before you spend your next handful of change, take a second to look at that 1999 nickel. Check the steps on the back. Look for double letters. Check for that perfect uncirculated shine. You might just be holding a piece of history that is worth a lot more than 5 cents. If you enjoyed this look into the hidden value of American currency, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more daily coin revelations. Check your pockets and let us know in the comments if you have ever found a rare date. Keep hunting, and we will see you in the next video. Imagine checking your pocket change and finding a 5-cent coin that could pay off your entire house. Most people see a 1990 Jefferson nickel and think it is just worth 5 cents. They spend it on a piece of gum or toss it into a jar. But today I am going to show you why certain 1990 nickels are causing a massive stir in the coin collecting world. We are talking about coins that have sold for thousands of dollars and the legendary errors that collectors believe could be worth a fortune. If you have a nickel with a P mint mark from 1990, stay tuned because we are breaking down the history, the hidden markers, and the secret value that most people miss. 0:45 to 145 The history of the 1990 Philadelphia Mint. To understand the value, we have to look at the history. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint was working overtime. They produced over 660 million Jefferson nickels. Because the mintage was so high, most of these coins are very common. However, 1990 was a transition year for the U.S. Mint as they were refining their striking processes. Thomas Jefferson has been on the nickel since 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, you see Monticello, his famous Virginia estate. By 1990, the dies used to strike these coins were often worn out. This created a situation where a perfectly struck coin became a massive rarity. In a sea of 600 million coins, finding one that is flawless is like finding a needle in a haystack. 1:45 to 245 The secret of full steps. Now, let us get into what actually makes this coin worth big money. Flip your 1990 nickel to the back and look at the Monticello building. Do you see the steps leading up to the entrance? On almost every nickel you find in circulation, those steps are blurry or flat. But collectors hunt for what is called full steps. This means you can see 5 or 6 distinct crisp horizontal lines on the staircase. Because the 1990 strikes were often weak, finding a 1990p with full steps is incredibly difficult. An ordinary 1990 nickel is worth 5 cents, but a 1990p with full steps in a high grade like MS67 can sell for over $1,000. If you find one in MS68, it becomes a centerpiece for any major collection. 2:45 to 345 rare errors, and the bearded Jefferson beyond just the condition. We have to talk about the errors. Errors are where the big value lives. Look closely at Jefferson's face. Collectors have discovered 1990p nickels with what they call the bearded Jefferson error. This is a die clash or a die break near his chin that makes it look like he has a beard. Another massive error to look for is the off-center strike. If your coin was struck out of place and shows a blank crescent of metal, it can be worth hundreds. There are also rumors of double die obverse, where the lettering looks like it was printed twice. While some people claim these are worth millions, the reality is that the most pristine error coins are the ones that break auction records every single year. 3:45 to 430 market value in auction records. So exactly how much is it worth? While a standard circulated 1990p is just face value, the auction records tell a different story. We have seen 1990p nickels in mint state 66 and 67 grades with full steps consistently hitting prices between $500 and $3,000. There are specialized collectors who are looking for the finest known examples to complete their registries. When two wealthy collectors want the same rare 1990p, the price can skyrocket. This is why you must never spend an uncirculated 1990 nickel without checking the back first. One single sharp strike on those steps is the difference between 5 cents and a massive payday. 4:30 to 5 o'clock final verdict, and how to check your coins. The 1990p Jefferson nickel is a treasure hunter's dream because it is still out there in the wild. Check your jars, check your couch cushions, and check your old piggy banks. Look for that P mint mark and grab a magnifying glass to check those steps on Monticello. If they are sharp and the coin is shiny, you might be holding a winner. If you think you found a rare one, get it graded by PCGS or NGC to lock in that value. Thank you for watching, and if you want more secrets about the coins in your pocket, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Your pocket change might be worth more than you ever imagined. Gemini said, welcome to another deep dive into the world of rare numismatics, where a single pocket change find can change your life forever. Today we are talking about one of the most common yet potentially most valuable coins in American history, the 1964 Jefferson nickel. Most people see this 5-cent piece and think it is just ordinary metal, but for a serious collector, certain versions of this specific year are worth a fortune. If you have a jar of old coins sitting at home, you need to pay close attention to the details we are about to uncover. The 1964 Jefferson nickel features the classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home Monticello on the reverse. This year is famous in the minting world because it marks a massive production transition. In 1964, the United States Mint produced over 1 billion nickels at the Philadelphia and Denver facilities combined. Because so many were made, most of them are only worth their face value of 5 cents. However, the real secret lies in the special strike and the condition of the steps on the Monticello building. The holy grail for this year is the 1964 special mirror finish or special strike nickel. Experts believe these were part of an experimental set. These coins have a satin-like finish and incredible sharpness that a regular circulation coin simply does not have. Only a handful of these are known to exist, and when they hit the auction block, they command prices reaching into the tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the grade. But you do not need an experimental coin to find value. The average collector should look for the full steps designation. Flip your nickel over and look at the base of the Monticello building. If you can see 5 or 6 crisp horizontal lines representing the steps of the mansion without any scratches or blurring, you have found something special. A 1964 nickel graded by PCGS or NGC as mint state 66 or 67 with full steps is a massive rarity. While a regular 1964 nickel is common, finding one that survived 60 years in perfect condition is nearly impossible. History tells us that during this era, the mint was struggling with quality control because of the high demand for coins. This resulted in many coins being struck with worn-out dies. That is why a perfectly struck nickel from 1964 is so valuable today. Some unique errors like double dies or coins struck on the wrong metal planchets have also been known to surface. If you think you have found one of these million-dollar treasures, do not clean it. Cleaning a rare coin can destroy its value instantly. Instead, place it in a protective flip and compare it to high-resolution images of certified full-step nickels. The difference between 5 cents and a life-changing sum of money is often hidden in those tiny details on the back of the coin. Check your change carefully, because the 1964 Jefferson nickel is proof that big value is often hidden in plain sight, where we uncover the hidden fortunes hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we are talking about a coin you have probably seen dozens of times without a second thought. It is the 2007 Jefferson nickel featuring the iconic Monticello reverse. While most people spend these for 5 cents at the grocery store, certain rare versions and high-grade errors of this specific year are worth thousands, and in some extreme cases, collectors believe a perfect specimen could reach heights you never imagined. If you want to know if that nickel in your cup holder is actually a lottery ticket, stay tuned, because we are diving deep into the history, the value, and the secrets of the 2007 Jefferson nickel. The 2007 redesign and history. To understand why the 2007 nickel is special, we have to look at the massive change that happened just 1 year prior. In 2006, the United States Mint officially returned to the Monticello design after the famous Westward Journey nickel series. This 2007 Philadelphia Mint coin features the updated forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. This design was based on a classic 1800 painting by Rembrandt Peale. Unlike the older side-profile nickels we used for decades, this version shows Jefferson looking directly at you, with the word Liberty written in his own actual handwriting. On the back, we see the return to Monticello. While it looks like the old building from 1938, the 2007 version has much more detail in the dome, the windows, and the balconies. But even with over 500 million of these made in Philadelphia, rarity exists in the details. The quest for full steps. When professional coin graders look at a 2007 nickel, they aren't just looking for scratches. They are looking at the back of the coin at the steps of Monticello. This is known as the full steps designation. Because nickels are made of a hard copper-nickel alloy, the metal often doesn't flow perfectly into the deep grooves of the die during the striking process. On most 2007 nickels, the steps of the building look like a blurry blob. However, if you find a coin where all 5 or 6 steps are clearly visible and separated by crisp lines, you have found a gem. A 2007 Jefferson nickel with full steps in a high grade like MS67 can jump from 5 cents to hundreds of dollars instantly. Collectors pay a massive premium for these perfectly struck coins because they are incredibly hard to find in circulation. The rare errors worth big money. Now let's talk about the errors that turn a nickel into a gold mine. There are reported cases of the 2007 nickel being struck on the wrong metal planchet. Imagine a nickel struck on a penny blank or a dime blank. These off-metal errors are legendary in the coin world and can fetch thousands of dollars at major auctions. Another huge error to look for is the die break or CUD error. Look closely at the words "In God We Trust" or the date. If you see a raised blob of metal that looks like a mistake, you might have a spitting Jefferson or a die crack error. Some of these unique misprints have been listed on sites like eBay for thousands of dollars because they are one-of-a-kind pieces of minting history. The million-dollar perspective. You might be wondering if a nickel can really be worth millions. While the standard 2007 is a common coin, the world of numismatics is driven by condition and rarity. In the past, rare Jefferson nickels from different years have sold for over $30,000 at heritage auctions. When we talk about a coin being worth $1 million, we are looking for that 1 in a billion error, such as a double denomination strike where a 2007 nickel is struck over a pre-existing 2007 Washington dollar or another high-value coin. These hybrid errors are the holy grail for collectors. If a 2007 nickel was ever found with a unique transitional error or a perfect MS70 grade with full steps, it would set the market on fire. What to look for right now before you spend your next nickel? Check the mint mark. The P stands for Philadelphia. Check the date 2007. Then flip it over and look at those steps. If they are sharp and perfect, put that coin in a plastic holder immediately. Look for any doubling in the letters of Monticello or the 5 cents. This is called a double die reverse, and it is a major winner. Remember, value is all about the hunt. Most of these coins are just worth 5 cents, but the one that was struck wrong or preserved perfectly is the one that pays for your next car or even your next house. Conclusion: the 2007 Jefferson nickel is a masterpiece of modern American minting, blending the history of our third president with the technical challenges of modern production. Whether you are a hardcore collector or just someone checking their spare change, the potential for a big payday is always there. Keep your eyes peeled for those full steps and those weird mint errors. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history and values, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more treasure hunting tips. Who knows, the next $1 million coin might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.